What if the coin that crashed hardest is also the one that's now leading the charge? Solana! Yeah, that's Solana. The one people called a ghost chain. The one that froze. The one tied to FTX. But before you scroll past thinking you've heard this story, pause. Because what Solana's doing now might be the most surprising comeback in all of crypto. Let's rewind a bit. Solana didn't start as a meme. It wasn't built on hype. It came from an engineer, Anatoly Yakovenko, who spent years working on cell phone tech at Qualcomm. His vision? A blockchain as fast and reliable as the networks powering your mobile phone. In 2020, while Ethereum was choking on high fees, Solana quietly launched with a bold promise: 65,000 transactions per second, near zero gas fees, and sub-second finality. It wasn't just another chain, it was aiming to be the chain. At the core was something totally new: proof of history, a cryptographic clock that let nodes agree on time without talking to each other. It sounds technical, and it is, but it changed the speed game entirely. And it worked. For a while, at least. In 2021, the ecosystem exploded. NFTs, DeFi, gaming, Solana had it all. Projects like Magic Eden, Serum, Radium, big VC money, wild price gains. The community even had a name for it: Solana Summer. Then, winter came early, network outages, repeated halts. The chain couldn't handle the very volume it promised, and worse, Solana was deeply tied to FTX, which imploded spectacularly in late 2022. SOL's price crashed from an all-time high of $260 to under $10. Most wrote it off. Another hype chain, dead and done. But here's the twist. While the media moved on, Solana didn't disappear. Developers kept building, validators stayed online. And instead of denial, the team owned up to its issues and started fixing them. Enter Firedancer, a brand new validator client built by Jump Crypto, entirely from scratch, to make Solana more secure, faster, and almost impossible to halt. It's like rebuilding the engine while the car is still racing down the track. And that's just one part of the story. Solana is now powering some of the most active NFT and DeFi platforms. It's hosting new meme coins like Bonk that are onboarding an entirely new generation of users. And the Solana Phone? Yeah, they actually shipped it. Web3 native hardware with a built-in wallet and dApp store. So what changed? For one, the community matured. Builders doubled down. And price? Well, it climbed from $8 to over $100 in less than a year. Without hype, without Elon tweets, and without major exchange listing drama. That alone is a sign something real is happening. But it's not just about speed or price. Solana is now solving the blockchain trilemma: speed, security, decentralization, better than most. It has more validators than many realize. Its fees are still fractions of a cent. And despite early outages, it's been more stable lately than even Ethereum on busy days. And here's something you might not expect. Visa chose Solana. Yep, the payments giant is settling USDC transactions on Solana, not Ethereum. That's not just a flex. It's validation from TradFi that Solana isn't a toy. It's infrastructure. So let's pause here. What do you think? Can a project recover from technical meltdowns and reputational disasters if it just keeps building? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from the builders, the skeptics, and everyone in between. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Solana was never fully decentralized. It still isn't. But that's changing. With Firedancer, multiple client implementations, and new validator incentives, the network is diversifying fast. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Unlike Ethereum, which is moving towards scaling through Layer 2s, Solana is keeping everything on one chain. No bridges, no roll-ups, no fragmentation. That simplicity is powerful, especially for mobile and real-time apps. Think about that. One chain, one global state, one consistent user experience. It's like comparing the early internet to today's super apps. Solana isn't just fast. It's shaping itself to be usable by people who don't care about the tech. And that's why it's drawing in developers. From indie game studios to DeFi protocol creators, builders are picking Solana not just for TPS, but because it feels modern. Fast, cheap, predictable. Is it perfect? No. Security incidents have occurred. Some major projects left. And yes, the meme about Solana crashing every time it gains traction still circulates. But the chain is changing. The culture is changing. And if crypto really is about decentralization, speed, and onboarding the next billion, then Solana is one of the few chains actually trying to make that vision work, without making you pay $50 in gas fees to mint a sticker. So here's the question that matters now. Is Solana still a gamble? Or is it now a calculated bet? You don't need to answer now. But do one thing for us. Think critically. Look beyond price charts. And if you've ever used a Solana wallet, traded an NFT, or interacted with its DeFi apps, share your experience in the comments. That feedback helps everyone. And it shapes the conversation better than any algorithm ever could. Because the future of crypto isn't just about coins, it's about the experience. And in that department, Solana is quietly leading. Before we close, if this helped you understand Solana's journey better, show some love. Like, share, and subscribe to Wealthwise for more videos like this. This space moves fast, but inside, that's what sticks.